Interesting situation. At one level, we want to engage with the tech behemoths, and they're omnipresent, as we all know. They have a far greater share of the wallet, the share of voice, and now Gemini, as we say, it's peddling a narrative which is not based on facts. So where does one draw the line between engaging with these big businesses, which India has done through both the official services and the private sector, and also ensuring the rights of the consumer and the rights of privacy for them? How do we navigate this complex labyrinth?
If you keep your goal very clearly focused on the welfare of the people, making sure that the foundation of Viksit Bharat is being set, keeping the focus clearly on the goals, I think that's the way to work. I'm sure all of you must be working exactly the same way.
Yeah. Please.
Mr. Vaishnav, I want to understand from you. Obviously, we did a session on AI a couple of hours before you joined us today. And the large concern in the room was about the fact that how do you draw that fine balance between innovation and regulation? We haven't really seen yet, and I'm hoping by July, if the timelines given by your ministry are to be believed, then by July, we will have formal AI regulations on the table. But what is in it in those regulations so that we ensure that we are able to progress and develop artificial intelligence in the most innovative manner like the rest of the world and not really get bogged down by regulations? How much regulation is too much regulation?
See, we have already demonstrated to the world that it is possible to have a regulatory structure which basically balances regulation and innovation. There are two such examples of this. First is the DPDP Act, second is the Telecom Act. Both of them are very clear examples of how fine balance between innovation and regulation can be very nicely done. And this has been noticed by the world. Globally, so many experts have met me already who say that there are countries which were too much focused on regulation. There are countries which have given too much leeway for laissez-faire kind of innovation. Whereas India's rules, India's laws, are a good balance between healthy space for innovation, whereas good protection of the citizens and users. So that balance is possible to do, first. Second, India has among the largest talent pool for development of AI. So the structure we have followed so far is public-private partnership, where the government puts its investment in creating a platform, and then startups, academia, all of them can use that platform for creating new solutions. For example, the UPI. Similar structure we are planning for AI, where we'll create an AI mission with public investment, will create a compute power. That compute will be now available to startups, to academia, and the focus will be on developing solutions which are relevant for economy, which are relevant for agriculture, for weather forecasting, for logistics, for healthcare, for education. So this will be the focus. That is the way we are processing.
Yeah, Mr. Minister, when we brought about data as the core of our policy making under the current Prime Minister, there was criticism, pehle aata, baad mein data. We proved all the naysayers wrong. But, there's a view gaining currency that probably we're a little late in adopting AI. The light touch regulation, you're conscious of the way you have to regulate it. But on the ground, are we prepared enough? And, are you confident that we'll be ahead of the curve when it comes to AI?
Absolutely. On the ground, we are prepared. And in fact, if you look at it, we have been using AI for more than 20 years now. In our country, in the last 10 years, there are hundreds of applications, hundreds of new ways of working where the use of AI has significantly grown. There are so many startups and so many established IT industries which have adopted AI well before it became so popular in public imagination as, after the launch of ChatGPT. Much before that, the industrial applications, the applications in business and commerce, AI has been an integral part of our IT industry. So I think at the grassroots level also we are well prepared for making our larger population aware. We have launched multiple programs where we have by now trained more than 1 million people in the basics of AI, and to be able to understand what are the benefits of it.
So what